Well, as families get ready to send their kids back to school, a staggering 44% of parents plan to take on a lot of debt to finish that back-to-school shopping list.
And that's a big jump from last year. And all that financial stress can have an impact on your kids, too. 9 News parenting expert Dr. Sheryl Ziegler is here to talk with us about it. How are we talking about back to school already, first of all?
That's what I said.
That stresses me out alone.
I am not down for this.
I am not ready. Okay,
Nope.
So talk about how financial stress can actually trickle down to kids as well.
Yeah, so think about it. There's, on the one hand, as soon as July comes, as you can see, the aisles start to be filled with all the little pencil things, and kids get excited. Generally, they're excited about them. Maybe not excited to go back to school, but all the new supplies. And so while a kid's all excited, I want this backpack and I want this, the parents sitting there going, okay, I have to pay for all this, and these lists are getting long. So this was a survey that Intuit Karma did, and it kind of goes through everything where you get these lists and they're for your kid. But a lot of times they're also community things, like for the entire classroom,
Like
even for the
tissues
teacher,
and-
tissues, Lysol wipes, those kind of things. And truly, we are talking about hundreds of dollars per kid, and that doesn't even include the clothing.
Yep.
So there's two things happening. Parents are stressed about this money, and kids are also really excited about new clothes and new shoes. And so that juxtaposition can really put families in a hard position, and kids also sometimes maybe feeling guilty or really being able to feed off of that stress around money.
Okay, well, let's talk about that because you're right. Sometimes these school lists now look like CVS receipts. They're so freaking long.
Yes.
How can parents maybe help manage expectations for their kids that are excited about getting some of the new supplies and you just don't have the money for that?
Yeah, I mean, I'll start with the parents. I think the first thing is a parent really needs to understand that they don't have to get the best brands and all the things. And if it says 4 tissue boxes and you can just get one, get one.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and so I think it starts with a parent managing their own expectation. I don't have to get my kid absolutely everything and the best of everything. Then they can say to their kid, hey, this is what our budget is for this year. And we're going to do our very best. We're going to look for coupons. We're going to do this together. Make it kind of fun. Right. Because once you engage a kid and they go, this is the pot of money we've got to work with, then they can become part of the solution as well. And they start to shift their expectations, hopefully without feeling guilty. And maybe you even say, hey, maybe in October, November, or for the holidays, we'll get the other things that you wanted. So I think doing that together, being more transparent as opposed to trying to hide it all in, can be really helpful.
I think that's a good thing to look at too. If you say this is our budget, there are things that are needs, like you need certain things for school, and then there's the wants.
Yes.
You know, you may want a new backpack every year or new shoes every year, but like sometimes this is not in the budget.
Yeah, exactly. And I love that you said that. That really is one of the things, wants versus needs. And kids, especially the younger they are, they don't know the difference. My wants are my needs. And so we can say that to them, right? You know, like I think about certain brands of backpacks. They are double the cost of others.
Oh, yeah.
And you can kind of say to your kid, do these not do the same thing?
Right.
Right? Crayola versus the other brands. Sometimes I do notice a little bit of a difference. But is it the end of the world? Not really.
Or lunch boxes. You're like, you're getting a brown bag special.
Exactly. Or a reusable bag, right?
100%.
Like, there are things we can do. It's just the pressure that parents feel. And then the kid doesn't know any better. They're just going along with it. But really, we do know that kids can have increased anxiety when their parents are experiencing anxiety. So if you're worried about that for your kid, start with yourself.
Yeah, one quick question. So when they are shopping with their kids, what are some strategies that you recommend for parents?
So one of them is to engage with them. Don't keep this as a secret. Have them really help you pick, like in this case, do you want this or this? And then maybe you use the calculator or you use something with it and you go, okay, then this is how much we have left. Make it fun. Don't have an attitude of like, oh my gosh, I'm failing as a parent. Make it fun, really engage them, and truly give yourself some slack as well. You look at the list and say, do I need to get, you know, the wipes versus the pencils, those kind of things. You make those decisions with your kid, but really just take the pressure off of yourself. They just have to get there.
You don't have to keep up with the Joneses all the time.
No.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, the pressure is real for parents.
It
and
is.
It's tough right now.
And the dollars and cents are also very real.
Yes.
Yeah.
True. Dr. Ziegler, thanks for coming in.